Hello my friends, welcome to today's video. This is going to be so much fun. We're going to distance test these 3 golf carts all at the same time. We're going to take them out on the desert, but we're going to make 3 separate videos of them. Each cart will have its own video, but we're going to drive them all at the same time. So this is going to be so fun. Okay, so on our 91 club car, what we're going to be testing is we're testing the battery. This is a Husky 2. It's made by Big Battery. It's a 100 amp hour, 48 volt battery. And we're also testing a couple other things, but the primary test is the battery. But we've also upgraded. We put a new forward and reverse switch on here. We put a new solenoid, and we've also put a Curtis controller on here. So this cart has been updated to a solid state cart. So this is gonna be fun. It's got way more power. So we're gonna be turning the solar panels off. We're only gonna have the battery for this test to see how far this battery will go. We are at 100% charge on this. I've unhooked the solar panels, and this cart is ready to rock and roll. Now that was crazy good power. This thing easily hit like 13 miles an hour coming up this hill. So much power. And I'm testing, I'm just putting my hand in here. If you hear flesh sizzling, that's a bad sign, but everything feels cool. I'm just testing for loose connections, hot wires. That is amazing. Nothing is hot. Everything is nice and cool coming up that. Yeah, this battery still has 94%, so we're gonna make it quite a ways. How many miles are we at?
3.
3?
Yeah.
We are at 61% battery. Reason I stopped here is the first drive we did on the lead acid batteries, this is as far as we made it, only to here. And that batteries were dead, could not go anymore. In fact, we had to push the cart up some of the hills. Now I'm gonna go ahead and test for heat in here. Everything, wow. I mean, it's a little bit warm, you know, you can feel that there's some, I can't believe that. Why? The controller itself, yeah, that's definitely warm, that controller is, but you can see I can touch it. So that is amazing. This is not even the same machine we started with for sure. Gonna go ahead and check the motor. Yeah, that's definitely warm. You can't really touch it. That is warm. That might need a cooling fan. The lead acid and the solar panels had a fan that I turned on and off, and that definitely kept that motor a lot cooler. Here we are just cruising out. I mean, we're like 9 miles out here. It's just amazing drive out here. We love it so much. Okay, we're at 51%. We're at the 10-mile mark. Everything's working great. The controller, that's not any hotter than it was, so looks good. Good 10 solid miles, 51%. And that was all mostly climbing. You can get up this far to the 10-mile mark, and you can still have 40% battery and make it all the way back, plus some. So we're gonna have to keep going forward with this cart.
On a journey through the golden sand, riding waves of heat across this land. In the scorching sun, we stake our claim. Silent winds whisper calling your name. How far can we make it today? A lithium heart leads the sun rays way, pushing boundaries through the blazing swirls, across endless dunes, chasing precious pearls. How far can we make it today? Pushing boundaries through.
Sweet up here. Look at that. We hit 12 miles then? Still 11? Really? Yeah, we definitely test golf carts in the real world. Yeah, see that road out there? That's where we just came up. Yeah, we definitely test golf carts in the real world. 44% now. This road's definitely getting pretty rough. Look at us, we are way up here. We climbed so much elevation. We're up in the pine trees now. Look out here, we are clear up on the mountains. So our battery here is on 35%. So we've got to turn around and start heading back. See how far we get. Now the enforcer running on the panels, it's still got 50% battery. This, we're gonna have to drive it all the way back and then drive it all over the place for a while. So if these panels were on, we'd just keep on trucking. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this sucker. We are just cruising back. That's quite the road. This would definitely be nice to have some real nice AC motors with some good regen coming down on these mountains. All right, we made it back to where the Easy Go is. We've got 30% on this battery. We've gone just over 14 miles altogether, so we've got 10 miles to go. This one still has 45% battery. Can you believe that? And it's charging right now. It's insane. It's gonna go forever. The plan now is we're just gonna keep going down the road, and as each cart runs their batteries dead, as we drive back, we'll stop and we'll turn on the panels and tell you about how far they went. All right, here we are. We're at 22% on the club car. Easy Goes at 20%. What are you at? 38 on the Enforcer with that solar panel. It's insane. Forget about it. It's just going to go forever. But look at all these dogs. They are tuckered out. They're all catching rides now. So funny. Even Cisco is riding. He's the one that really does not like to ride on these carts. But he's tired enough now. Oh, we'll just keep going. Oh, how many miles are we at? We're at 17 miles. All right, keep going. All right, we are at 0% on our battery now on the club car. Here we go. We had to go back up this hill. Well, I think we had 6% when we came up this. We went past our turnoff. Now we're going to see if we can make it back to the starting point. All right, we made it all the way back to here. 0% battery. It died right here. We're just starting to barely climb this hill. What I'm doing now is I've actually got this hooked in to this battery. And we are putting, it's charging pretty good actually. We had 24% on here when we started. We're down to 21%. It's charging at 60 amps from this battery into this one. So we'll be able to make it all the way home from here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off now. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. 25 miles. Same range as we got out of the Vatterer on this one with just the battery. So good run. Be sure to check out our other channel, Solar Powered Adventures. That's where we just take these cars and we just drive all over the desert checking out awesome stuff. Old mines, airplane crash sites, all kinds of stuff like that. So I'd have to say, good battery. Your more expensive batteries definitely go right down to 0% and you still drive. Nice thing about lithium, we're at 5%. We're still climbing mountains like a full charge battery. Amazing. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next video.